Hi y'all, welcome back to Astro Motivation. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little encouragement and inspiration per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand what was trending within the universe. And it is with that information that we were able to look at our birth charts and see exactly where our dreams are and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today, we're gonna get into Scorpio in the 6th house, all right? Scorpio in the 6th house is gonna give me the energy of someone who probably really has a grasp and a really good hold on their day-to-day life, all right? They're gonna be someone who really researches about health and their diet and what is the best diet for them and the ins and outs of every little ingredient they put in their bodies and more. But before we go ahead and really dive deep into that aspect, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we're not just confined to Scorpio in the 6th house, all right? That way when we're out reading our birth charts or reading other people's birth charts, we can be like, okay, JupiterJames told me Scorpio means this and 6th house means that, and now we can do more with the individual knowledge separated out there in the world than we are to do with just Scorpio in the 6th house, all right? So with Scorpio in the birth chart is going to show me where the deep penetrating forces of the person may be, all right? Where this person has a very strong grasp, hold on this area of their life, where this person may have secrecy around this life, part of their life. Wherever Scorpio is in the birth chart, it's going to also show me where this person seeks transformation and will transform, and where this person may experience trauma in order to become a master at this area of life, all right? So with the 6th house is going to show me it's going to be ruled by Virgo, and it's going to be ruled by Mercury, and it's going to also be telling me where the day-to-day life and the service of this person may be, all right? So what this person does for work, what their diet looks like, what their schedule is, what they do on their day-to-day, and also it's gonna show me how they are with their colleagues, okay? Who are they in their job and how are colleagues with them, all right? So with that being said, what happens when Scorpio goes into the 6th house? Scorpio in the 6th house is gonna give me the energy of someone who has a very big grasp on their day-to-day. They're gonna wanna be very good at it. They're gonna really wanna get up every day and you know, they're gonna wanna do things right and be very good at their day-to-day. They're gonna wanna have their schedule down. They're gonna wanna have their routine down. They're gonna wanna have their diet down. They're gonna have a lot of control in this area, and they're not gonna let up. They're not gonna be someone who, you know, within their diet, they're gonna cheat, or they're gonna really, really, really want to know the ins and outs of their day-to-day. You know, why am I waking up at this hour? Why am I eating things that I'm eating? Why am I running on the treadmill? They're gonna wanna know the why, and once they know the why, that's only gonna give them more information to do it to a level that is better than others. In their job as well, they're gonna wanna be someone who is offering change to whatever they do. Whatever they do, they're gonna have a lot of energy, and they're gonna want to do these things in a very, they're gonna wanna offer change in whatever they're in, okay? So they're gonna maybe wanna transform a situation or transform a person or transform a problem. They're gonna be that. Whatever they do, they're gonna wanna be offering change on a deep, deep level, okay? And they're gonna wanna do it to the best. They're gonna wanna be the best. They're gonna wanna be the one that has the most control, and this is how they're gonna be in their career. I mean, or in the job that they give, okay? And in their schedules and in their routines. With Scorpio in the 6th house, you could have people, you could have like hidden enemies, you know, you could have enemies in the workplace or people who may not agree with you, but you will never know who they are. It's like, it's weird. It's like you won't really you can't put a face to the people that are probably opposed to you or who don't agree with you. You just know that someone does. You're like, I know someone in that boardroom don't like me, but I can't figure out who it is. I know someone in corporate does not like me. I know it's someone, but I don't know who it is. You'll be like that within your career, but I will know that the service that you give and with your day-to-day schedules and routines, you're gonna wanna be someone that has a lot of control. Now you may, through the service that you give, you may find that through the diets that you acquire, it offers transformation. So this could give me people who may take their diets to an extreme end, you know, so be careful of that. You could be someone that has a eating disorder or things like that, you know, so be careful of that, because remember, with Scorpio, an already intense planet, and you throw that into a Virgo driven house of your diet and your workout routines and your schedules, you could be people who are susceptible to having very intense diets that can harm them. You could have an intense schedule where you're not sleeping, where you don't get enough sleep, where you're up and you're running yourself ragged. So be very careful of that. Don't err on the side of intensity, because this could offer, you could have a very intense schedule, a very intense diet, a very intense service that you are giving. The industry that you are in is very intense, okay? And so I really want you to be aware of that. Be cognizant that sometimes you can take it to the extremes, okay? And I don't, yeah, and you could do that without knowing. It's just, you feel like that's just your normal setting. That is your normal setting on who you are, but I want you to be conscious of it, all right? So if this sounds like you, can you let me know, are you someone who has a very intense day-to-day, you have an intense service that you give and the things that you do, you want to transform the situations and things that you're around. Sometimes you can nitpick the things that you eat, you research, and you're researching this and you're researching that, and you want to research on what you are doing and what you're eating and what you're working out on, if it's enough. Can you let me know if this is you? And while you're at it, can you let me know a planet that your 6th house has with Scorpio in it, and I will write back to you what you could be experiencing with that, okay? Let me know what that could be for you, and I will write back. But I really do hope that you got some inspiration and encouragement with this planet and some insight. I will say that this is a very deep and penetrating aspect, and you could be someone that, again, is very intense in your day-to-day. Try to take breaks. Try to go easy on yourself. Don't be so, you know, on guard all the time, especially within your work or your service. You could be that employee that is always on guard. You don't know who's against you. You don't know, you know, what's happening. You could be very just skeptical at times. Continue to be this way. Use that energy where you can use it to come out successful. Use that penetrating, very transformative energy in areas that you know will serve you, but try to be cognizant of where that energy can go in areas that can be harming or damaging. And I would say that that could be in areas of your diet and your schedules, okay? Try to, if you need to wake up at a reasonable hour, you need to sleep, do that. Don't be someone that is, you know, closing the shop at 3 a.m. and then you're waking up at 5 a.m. Don't, come on. You could be susceptible to that, but be cognizant of that, all right? So that was my video for this placement. I will see y'all in the next video. I am wishing you all the good things in life, and I will see y'all. Bye.